Hello, beautiful soul. My name is Lisa. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you're new to the channel. Thank you so much for joining me. Let's start the reading. I feel like with this person, it took them a very long time to admit, even to themselves, that they really did love you. I also feel like with this person, there's been a lot of mixed emotions. It's been a roller coaster, an adrenaline rush, lots of ups, lots of downs, where, you trusted your intuition, where this person has gone silent multiple times and you internalize that as if you're doing something wrong when in reality, whatever this person has going on, they're going through a lot right now. They may even view their life as one big mess, and they don't want to burden or drag you down in the process. There's something here with this person that they need to make certain adjustments and that they need to fix first before they really are able to open up to whatever this is. I also feel like with this person, though, it's kind of interesting. They purposely will push your buttons just to see your reaction, just to see if you care, right? That's that I was raised better than this, right? This person knows if you send them a message and they wait a period of time, or this person knows communicating or vocalizing certain things to you, it's going to trigger certain emotions, right? This person knows that. At the same point in time, I feel like it still scares them. It scares them and they act out in a different way. I also feel like with this person, the more that they feel like they can trust you, the more that they try to push you away, and there's going to be somebody that says, well, if they really cared, then they wouldn't do that. I don't think that that's true. I think everybody handles things in a different manner. And we all have a different perception of how we view the world, a different perception of what we've gone through in life. And I feel like it really does scare this person, the fact that they can trust you in the manner that they can. And I think that you've been right about so many things in this person's life that they didn't want to actually open up and tell you. They didn't want to be honest with you. But I also think too, by even you communicating with this person, it's allowing this person to have the ability to kind of look back at their life, look back at their relationships, and see how they weren't necessarily the best relationships for them, or that there was a level of toxicity with inside of their connection. No matter what, you'll always have a place in my heart, a spot reserved for you and only you. Because you've come in and you've added some type of value to this person's life. You're not a yes person with this, with whoever this energy is. You're very honest, you're very frank, but you also allow this person to be them. You allow this person to make mistakes. You understand this person in such a depth where even if you know whatever this person is doing is going to be a mistake, you're still allowing them to make those mistakes. You can't save this person. This person has to want to save themselves. And I feel like with this energy coming in, right? They were not open to acknowledging, or they were not open to realizing how special this connection was. The fact that you were this person's true love, this person's heart, this person's soul, right? That there was a very deep connection. And I feel like with this person, they realize that you've touched a certain depth to them that not many have been able to do. You've got closer than a lot of people to this person. And I also feel like with them, they know in their heart that the two of you guys are meant to be with one another. And I feel like that allows them to continue to keep going and to continue to work on themselves. Whoever this person is, they don't want you to give up on them. They're trying to change, but also too, they feel like change takes time. And I feel like this is somebody who cares a lot about you, who has very deep-seated emotions for you, and they care even when they act like they don't. They hide their true feelings because they're scared to be vulnerable with you, when in reality this person really just longs to sweep you off your feet and be with you, no matter what. Like, that's what this person really does want. You've made me realize my worth and what I am truly capable of. I'm telling you, you are the inspiration to this person, but it's funny because just as much as this person, you are an inspiration to them, they're an inspiration to you, right? You both have created a sense of balance in one another's life, or you will be creating a balance. Because if this is a divine connection for those of you guys that were led to this video, then you know that you and this person are mirroring one another. So, by you helping this person realize their worth, they've also helped you realize your worth. They've also helped you work on the shadow work on things that maybe you've repressed for a period of time, right? You've each taught each other a very important and spiritual lesson. And part of that spiritual lesson, unfortunately, is patience. I also feel like, too, with this person, there's a very heavy sense of intimacy, intimate energy, chemistry, magnetism between the two of you, where this person at first maybe thought it was just a very sexual type of energy. But what they're now seeing is it goes beyond this physical attraction that they have for you. This is something that's elevated. This is something where I feel like when this person tries to explain the depth of your connection, they struggle because it's almost like they don't have the words to explain. You've given this person, by the way, I'm sorry if you hear the puppy snoring. I think little Zola is pregnant, by the way, so we may be having little babies in a couple of months. I'll keep you guys posted. This is a very fertile time, though, I feel like, for you and this person. And it's not even in the pregnancy sense, but it's in the birth of a brand new relationship. It's in the birth of a brand new era. It's in the birth of a brand new time period. Because your person is acknowledging, I'm worth it. I'm worth this love. What do I lose if I take this leap of faith? What do I have to lose? What do I have to gain? Right? It's no longer if I take this leap, what's gonna happen? Is everything gonna fall apart? It's if I don't take this leap of faith, I'm never gonna truly know what this relationship had the potential to be, had the potential to blossom. This person knows that they were raised to treat people better than this. This person knows you're the only person that holds the key to their heart, that whatever they've been searching in money, in, fame, in power, in ego, whatever that they kept trying to acquire, that was actually in you. you've given this person a very beautiful insight on who they are. By the way, this deck is the Twin Flame Unspoken Truths by Gifted Soul. I'll go ahead and link her channel as well as the deck in the description, just in case you guys are curious on it. I can't imagine spending holidays, birthdays without you. Every time it gets closer to those days, I spaz out. So this is somebody that even if you guys are at a distance or if you guys need to merge families, this person thinks about the holiday times. They think about the times where, it can either be very stressful or it also can be very jovial, right? This person is wanting to spend this time with you. Their birthday may be coming up. Your birthday may be coming up. For those of you guys that are in the States, the 4th of July is right around the corner. Whenever you're watching this person wants to be able to spend these times with you. And I think that in the past, these moments never really meant anything, and all of a sudden, because of you, they're beginning to see what's really important in life. And what's important in life is relationships. It's time spent with one another. It's the memories that you're making. And I feel like with this person, if you guys are in separation, they needed this time to really figure out who they were. Who am I? What do I have to offer in order for them to see that they are worth it? But they had to be strong in the 3D energy. Because I feel like whoever this person is, they can get very, very attached to people very, very quickly. So in order not to lose themselves in the relationship or in the idea of a relationship, this person really tried to ground their energy, because the way that you are with this person, it almost feels like they're floating on clouds. It makes this person want to work harder, want to think better, want to fine-tune, want to repair, right? This person, you inspired this person to want to make the adjustments, to make things right, to mend, to restore, to really upgrade who they are. Because I feel like you have this person believing in the impossible. You have this person thinking very romantically right now, and for others that know this person, they may think this person is crazy, because this person typically doesn't think like that. But you really are this person's happily ever after. And they talk a lot about you is what I'm getting. This person also knows, though, that they really haven't done things the right way, and they wouldn't necessarily blame you if you decided to be with somebody else that would crush them, but they also feel like because they've not done the right thing with you, it wouldn't surprise them. Look at this. I'm not proud of the way I treated you. I know looking back, I was just too emotionally immature. Earlier we talked about their level of immaturity, right? Prevents them from moving forward, prevents them from acknowledging, prevents them from admitting who you truly are to them. This may be somebody who you felt like was rejecting you. But it wasn't rejection, it was just a sense of protection from this person. Whoever this person is, believe it or not, but they are very obsessive of your energy. Where they felt like it became unhealthy for some of them. And now this person is realizing that The obsession only was fueled because this person was repressing it. It's like shaking a soda can. Eventually it's gonna pop. So with this energy coming in where this person is realizing, you made me realize my worth. No matter what, you have a very special place. The truth is, I'm scared to take this leap of faith. I was raised better than this. I'm not proud of the way that I treated you. This person is having a very honest moment with themselves where they're realizing, I have to change. This negative pattern, this negative thought process, in order to move forward. Because the same divine energy that's flowing in you is also flowing in your person, and this is creating this major catalyst for change. Whoever this person is, they're seeing a lot of synchronicities. 222, 888, 333, 1111. They may be seeing synchronicities that are associated to your name. Whatever it may be, this person is in the awakening process, and whoever this energy is, they know more than what they're letting on to you. I also feel like with this person and the way that they've treated you unemotionally, there was some type of codependency here, right? That's the same here with this taking this leap of faith. I'm scared to take a leap of faith because they know that in order to take a leap of faith with you, they would have to let go of these old coping mechanisms, these toxic behaviors, whether, it's the double energy, the illusions of what makes someone happy. I still love you on your worst days because I've seen the way you're there for me during mine. You were there for this person during their darkest hours, during their happy times. And whoever this person is, I'm at the lowest point in my life because of some lessons that I had to learn the hard way. I should have taken your advice. The thing about these lessons, though, I feel very strongly, is that this person is tired of not being happy. This person is tired of getting karma here because of their behavior, because of their people in their life, because of certain situations and circumstances that's been playing a role with them. They may have in the past felt like, I don't see a way out here. But the reality is, I feel like with this energy, the two of you guys are meant to come into union. And this person hasn't been honest with why they're so afraid to express themselves. This person may have abandonment issues. And I feel like with this person, people always let them down, which is why there's somebody that tries to take things into their own hands. I also feel like for some of you, either on your terms or this person's terms, there's a reason why this person hasn't been able to fully give to you. Because it's a person, it's a job, it's a place, it's a thing, it's a noun. But this person had to go through this experience, this toxic experience, in order for them to surrender. In this situation, you can love this person, but it's really about divine timing. That was the hardest thing, I think, on this journey for me to understand is divine timing. I love you. You love me. I don't understand why this isn't progressing. The reality is, there's a lot of shadow work that has to be done. The time that's gone in between you and this person, it's been very healing. It's healing the wounds that are creating the perfect kind of condition for the two of you guys to get together. This person's insecurities, it's like you're pushing them to grow, you're pushing them to be their best self for you. And this person is beginning to acknowledge that this connection is something special and worth treasuring, because through thick and thin, through good and bad, through sickness and in health, you've been here for this person. It doesn't matter what they have or what they don't have. This person is beginning to trust the energy that you have between the two of you, and they're no longer going to be giving into this sense of fear. This person is realizing fear is only, an illusion. This person is tired of always holding themselves back and never being able to truly give. Whoever this person is, they were scared to go too deep with you. They were scared to show you their lowest. But I feel like you gave them a sense of compassion because you don't see things as highs and lows. It's like when you go to a job interview, right? And the person's like, tell me what your weakness is. You're not supposed to say, well, I really suck with reading comprehension. You say, it's something that I'm working on. I don't ever take anything as a negative or as a weakness, but it's something that I'm working on. This person is a work in progress, and believe it or not, so are you. And you both are evolving, you both are changing, you're learning how to not allow this person to push your buttons. You're learning how to set your boundaries, stand your ground, and protect your energy. You're learning that with this person, right, it's okay for you to be open to things maybe to not manifesting or progressing in the manner that you want. It's also having this art of detachment. It's not detaching from the person, but it's detaching from the outcome. Whoever this person is, if they walked away, they didn't want to, but logically they felt like they had to. Society's standards play a role in our connection's turbulence. Like I said earlier, there's something very different about this connection. You're different than this person in some sense or some way. Whether it's age, whether it's race, whether it's religion, whether it's how you were raised, whether you're religious, there's something very outside of the box, outside of societal's norms here, that this person feels like plays a role. To you, I don't think you care. Because you're at a high enough elevation to realize we are all the same. Despite whatever the, physical attributes are, we are all the same. We are one, right? That's the universe. With this person, if I told you the truth, would you believe me or even forgive me? And this is also coming in with, I want to make things right. Whoever this person is, they're acknowledging, right, that your chemistry is off the charts. And it's never compared to another relationship that they've ever been in. There's something very unique about this connection. But this person wants to make things right with you. But making things right kind of starts with this person being honest. And to be honest, it's not even honest with you. It's being honest with themselves. This person views you as somebody that's very loving, very caring, very giving. But at the same point in time, this person also feels like, look, I just cut the deck. And it says, stop doubting me. Know that when it really counts, I'll be there. Even if this person, you may feel like this person is not there for you right now, they will be there. They feel like I'm always going to be there for you regardless. They say time heals all wounds. I'm not sure about that. Because sometimes when you lose certain things, you can never replace them. When you lose your divine counterpart, when you lose the person that you're meant to build with, the person that you're meant to have this very beautiful, abundant life with, when you lose that, that's hard to come back from, right? That's hard to change. And I feel like this person, they care a lot about perception, a lot about societal norms, a lot about, whatever. What does this person want to tell the collective with the truth? What do they want to say to the collective? Eight of Swords. This person thinks a lot about you. This is Jupiter and Gemini. This person is always in deep thought pertaining to you. This person fixates on you, that you give this person a sense of anxiety. Even when they're silent, they're thinking about you. There's a lot of chaos mentally that comes in with this person because they feel like their hands are tied. But that's just an illusion, right? Their hands are tied because they're choosing for it to be tied. There's always a loophole. There's always a way out of this situation. But this person's past is really holding them back. By the way, if you haven't already, please make sure you like the video and subscribe to my channel. I would greatly appreciate it. This person may be struggling financially right now, or also too, I feel like it's control. This person knows that they have to relinquish a level of control in order to make this work. This person has to stop feeling like they can do everything on their own and allow this sense of partnership. If they continue in this Four of Pentacles, they're going to go to the Five of Pentacles. They're going to lose everything because they're holding on to the scraps. When in reality, you're over here and you're saying, look at all this abundance that we have together as one. Why would you want 4 when you can have 10? When you have this brand new start here. This person knows that though, right? That's why they're in their head. It's their past and their future. And this person is trying to figure out exactly what to walk away from in order to make things work. Look at this, I can't make this up. King of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles just fell out. Do you see how there's all pentacles here? This is a very 3D energy, right? Cups and Wands are very intimate, very passionate, very loving, very emotional. Swords are a thought process. Pentacles is what are we doing in the physical? How are we making this work? Right? With this energy coming in, this person views you as their better half. This person wants this brand new start with you. They want to feel your energy merging together as one. They want to be able to transform this fear that they have into something, into a brand new opportunity. And this person has watched you change and grow. And this person has to release these attachments to their identity so that they can change too. Because there is a lesson to be learned from this. It's not who this person, who everybody says this person is, how people feel about this person. It's about how this person feels about themselves. It's about this person taking this leap on this mission that they're meant to go on. And what you're doing, your energy, is supporting this person to take this leap of faith. Leave this Four of Pentacles. You have this brand new start here, which is going to be beyond abundant. But this person has to take this leap of faith. This person has to get out of this fear. This person has to use their intuition on the connection. But there is a decision that has to be made here. There's a choice. Right and wrong. Right? Whatever is happening here with this person, they have to make a decision. Are they going to allow your love, right, to manifest in union of heart and soul and mind? Or are they going to feed into the fear, into the perception of what they're meant to be? This person has to expand those areas in their life in order to allow this in. This person has to make a decision. Are they going to open up and allow themselves to really see the truth here? To take this leap of faith? To understand what it means to be in the 5D, to understand what it means? Or are they going to allow themselves to be triggered? Allow these old patterns as Four of Pentacles to trigger this person. To trigger these buried memories that they've had. Your energy is helping this person process it. This person is scared that this relationship may be too good to be true, and they pull away because of fear. But the reality is, with the King of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, this person understands your worth. Don't get it twisted. You and this person could be a power couple together. You may work together. You may have a business together. There's something about you and this person coming into union where you have this beautiful Ace of Pentacles, Four of Wands type of energy. Once this person makes the decision to take this leap of faith, there's going to be a lot of stability and security within inside of this relationship. And the beautiful thing here is, with the Wands and the Pentacles, there's action that's being taken towards a solidified foundation, towards a solidified